beautiful people? How y'all doing? How y'all living? Hope everyone is well, staying healthy, taking care of your family. You love smelling good? I know I do. Welcome to JP Frags, and on this channel we discuss fragrances. I give you guys my take on fragrances from my experiences. So if this is the type of content you're interested in, welcome. If not, get from like that and we'll keep going. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. Sub if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the dislike. Give them around and keep it going. But anyway, also hit that notification bell so you'll get notified every time I drop a video. You won't miss a thing. But I want to talk about something. Fellas, my ladies, have you ever bought a frag and you bought a frag based off of the hype? Let's just say that, based off of the hype. You know, all the other reviewers was hyping the frag up and you hadn't smelled it and you like, I gotta get it. And you finally get it and it ain't what you thought it was, or your other half, your other partner, or whoever you around didn't think it was all that. Well, that's what just happened to me. I had bought a couple of frags that, that I had seen some good reviews on. One of them was this Varvatos Dark Rebel. I'll keep getting them mixed up. I'm gonna say Rebel Rider. This one right here, I had been hearing a lot of hype on this one. Seeing a lot of hype, seeing a lot of other creators speak highly of this juice. And so I thought it had to be good because mostly on all the discounters, it was always sold out. So I went to a local Ross, found it in, and I grabbed it up immediately. I got the last one left to be exact. But I like this little bottle. I love the bottle. I like this little wrapping around this little leather looking wrap. Or really, I don't say leather, it look like a like you get you remember them old VCR cords or something, it's just a whole bunch of them wrapped around the bottle. I like the bottle. But anyway, man, my initial, the first time I sprayed this thing, my initial reaction was like, man, it smelled kind of weird, but then it started growing on me. So I wore it around my wife. She didn't really say nothing too much about it, but matter of fact, she was just like, oh, what's that you got on? I was just like, it's called Varvatos Dark Rebel. She was like, oh, okay. I was like, it smell good? And she was like, it's all right. So I was just like, oh, okay. But you know what? Shout out to my boy, he got a channel, all about the juice, man. He actually had this one featured on his channel. Him and his wife was talking about it. And his wife did not like this thing. And it made me think about it. So shout out to you, all about the juice. But this one, I mean, it smelled good to my nose. It actually started growing on me. It really did, because I really didn't like it at first. But let me see. What's the notes on this thing? I'm going to look at Fragrantica real quick, y'all. So it's classified as an Oriental Woody. It was launched in 2015. The nose behind this fragrance is Rodrigo Flores Rose. Forgive me if I butcher your name. Sorry, I ain't good with names. But it says the top notes are rum, sugarcane, cardamom, clary sage, artemisia. Middle notes leather, fir resin, pepper, styrax, tobacco leaf. Sorry about that. Tobacco leaf, woody notes, Mexican vanilla, and juniper. I definitely can get that rum in here, and I get that sugar cane. It smells just like a sugar cane. It does. But anyway, it's definitely a date night. I think you can wear it to work. Shoot, I wear this. I wore it to. I took my little girls to the park and I wore it. But it's a nice little frag to me. But my wife, she didn't too much care for it too much. So, man. Let's see. talk about another fragrance. Let me pull it up. I just wore it the other day for the first time, and my wife wasn't really feeling it. Pull it up for you guys real quick. Here we go. You know, I'm finna butcher this name, and I'm gonna get better with this, y'all. I'm gonna get better. But this one is La Eau Super Majeure Issey by Issey Miyake. I had been wanting to get my Issey Miyake collection up a little bit, because the original was, of course, was a banger. Of course, it is outdated, but I mean, that's a good smell. That's a classic, nice smell. So I figured Issey Miyake makes some good, nice fragrances based off of that one. So I just been trying to explore the house of Issey Miyake. And like I said, I looked at other reviewers and they were speaking highly of this thing. You know, Ash over there, Jensen's was speaking highly of it, and then Chad at man, my mind went blank, forgive me. A gentleman's journey. I said a gentleman's journey. A gentleman's journey. I'm sorry, a gentleman's journey. Chad over there. Shout out to you, Chad. But I know he was saying it smelled good, but he didn't like how it did on his skin because of the saltiness that's in here. He said a salty person. But his wife, he had sprayed him. His wife, they was doing comparisons, and he sprayed him, and his wife was like, I like this one. She just kept going to this one. Anytime a woman say they really like something, you know, my antennas kind of go up, which, you know, I'm happily married. I ain't out here looking for no attention or nothing like that. But anytime a woman say something smell good, antennas go up. But I had been wanting to get my nose on this one, but I just kept passing it up. And when I seen Chad video with him and his wife, shoot, she was like speaking real highly of it, so I gave it a shot. Man, when I sprayed this stuff. And then I was also looking at the notes that's off in this thing. It has citruses, clary sage, rosemary, sea notes, sea salt, cashmere, woody notes, patchouli, smoke, amberwood, tonka bean, leather, vanilla. So I'm like, ooh, I love freshes and I love aquatics. So when I seen this one, I was like, when I was looking at the notes, I was like, man, that seemed like it can be a little unique. So I got my nose on it, and when I first sprayed this one, I really didn't like it, to be honest. And then I kept giving it some run. I sprayed it on my skin, because I always spray like on the strip, and then I spray on my skin. And so after a while, it's very synthetic, by the way. I mean, you can have this whole 100 ml for $25 or less. So, I mean, you get what you pay for, but I mean, I like the juice. Man, I sprayed this thing on the other day, and my wife was like, man, what's that smell? I'm like, what? She was like, it smells like alcohol in here. And I'm like, nah, I ain't got. She like, you got on some rubbing alcohol or something? I'm like, nah, I ain't got on no alcohol, babe. I got on Issey Miyake. So this what you smelling? So this what you smelling? She was like, oh, that smells just like alcohol. I don't like that. I was like, man. Now, guys, I really value my wife's opinion. I don't care what nobody say, but when it comes to my wife liking something and smelling, thinking something smell good or smell bad, that's one person's opinion I value. So my wife was like, I don't like that. I was just like, man, come on now. So I tried it again the next day. She was like, you got that alcohol on again. I said, oh, I can't wear this around her. So I'm kind of like undecisive what I'm gonna do with it, man. I don't know if I'm gonna trade it with somebody, or knowing me, I'll probably just out this month to one of my partners or something. But I actually like the juice. It, to my nose, fellas, women, it don't stink. But however, the wifey knows wasn't feeling it, so I hate that. And honestly, when I buy my juice for my pleasures, but I also love it when my wife be like, oh, hey, what's that you got on? You know, I gotta smell good for the wife. I gotta smell good at all times. So even if I ain't going nowhere, I be around the house just spraying stuff on. My wife be like, hey, what you got on now? But anyway, I don't want to hold y'all too long. I kind of went over my limit, but These two frags was disappointing. Really disappointing in my wife's eyes. But me, I actually like the scent. So if you interested in these two, I mean, give them a shot. But I thought I was just something I'd talk about real quick. was fragrances that you bought off of the hype, or you bought based off of good reviews, and you got it in, got some wearing, and your other half or whoever you around didn't like them. So that was just something I want to talk about real quick. Again, if you're new to the channel, if you made it this far, thank you for taking your time out to give me some time. And thanks all my haters. Thank you all my supporters. We're gonna keep striving up. You guys continue to stay safe, stay healthy out there. Tell your loved ones you love them every day. Praise and glory go to my Elohim, Most High, my Creator. You guys take care. Salute.